Greetings, I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. Well, it's happened. The shelter-in-place orders have been issued by the City of Austin, Travis County, and Williamson County. So we're going to take a look at the impact on real estate with all of these entities. And really, in short, the main activity of showings is not going to happen. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. First of all, let's talk about Travis County and the City of Austin. Their orders are structured very similarly. They have identical wording in many, many places. So we're just going to take those two as one unit to talk about them. First of all, let's talk about what is permitted. And that is closings. Title companies can still be open, still do all their work, and we can close the sale of a property that is already, underway. Appraisals, they are permitted. So if you've got a house under contract, the appraiser can still come out and do the appraisal for the lender. Moving, a moving company is permitted to come out and pack you up and move you away. Obviously, you can do that on your own. So, for the most part, any contract that is already in place, there's no barriers for really being able to finish that up. Okay. Other than inspections, if you're just at the very beginning, there's no provision in Austin or Travis County for inspections to be done. Now let's talk about what can't be done. And the main thrust of that is showings. Obviously there are things that we can do in real estate remotely. We write offers and have clients sign them electronically. We negotiate. A lot of these things, we're not face to face with anybody and we can do them from the office. But the key component is the showing, going and looking at a house. And that is not allowed. I don't care how many real estate agents try to weasel their interpretation of this. I mean, I'm not an attorney, but I'm a functioning adult who knows how to read. And these orders are quite clear. So there is no real estate section for Travis County and Austin, but they do mention real estate in the professional services area. And here's what it says, is that these services can be done when necessary to assist in compliance with legally mandated activities. So there's really nothing in this order that permits just showing of homes. If there was, they would make it clear. It would be very clear if we could do that. Take, for example, Waco, or more accurately, McClendon County. In their shelter at home order, they have a real estate section that specifically says showings are permitted. And so they're not going to be, and they are not permitted here in Travis County. You're not going to be able to, have a photographer out, a stager out. Now, I know people are going to do it. I know things are going to come to the market. I know people are going to do showings. But what I'm telling you is that the order does not permit that stuff. So let's in turn now, let's go ahead and turn to Williamson County. And same thing up there. You can close, you can have appraisers done, you can have the moving done. They actually have an item in there that says inspections can be done. And the other thing about Williamson County is they actually do have a real estate section, specifically saying, property management services, so if a tenant has a problem that needs to be repaired, it can be done. So, but when we get to the actual what would be considered showings and regular residential real estate activity, let me just go ahead and read that section to you because I know for a fact that we're going to have some agents citing this one, okay? Real estate related services such as permitting, inspections, construction, procurement, representation, and title services. And I guarantee you there are people who are going to say procurement and representation means I can show houses. No, it doesn't. Again, they would be crystal clear about that. But I know I was going to this video. I know people are going to disagree. So I just took a quick second and I called Williamson County, their COVID-19 hotline, and I asked them the question. I said, can we still show properties? And it was extremely clear. They were unambiguous and emphatic, no showings of property, period. So let's just put that to rest, all right? Yeah, it's still going to go on. So you might be asking yourself, why are so many agents wanting business to still go on? Well, there are plenty of agents who understand you can't go forward to it. But let me just, what I think the big thing is that we got some fear, and a lot of it's economic fear. And let me just share with you a bit about how this industry works. Almost every real estate agent is an independent contractor, okay? So there's no salary involved. You get paid the commission when you close on a house. And, so for a lot of agents, they don't have the savings. They don't have, money to fall back on during this time, right? And because we're independent contractors, we're not entitled to collect unemployment insurance. Now, that's probably going to change. They haven't passed the bill in Washington yet, but I understand they've come to an agreement. And from my understanding, they are expanding unemployment benefits to independent contractors. So that'll help, some real estate agents from that perspective. But very few real estate agents sell a lot of homes. In fact, I'm one of the 3% nationwide that sells 25 or more homes in a year. Definitely we've got the 80-20% rule. I don't know the exact numbers, but probably 20% of the agents sell about 80% of the homes. So I think that's why you have a lot of agents just wanting to continue is just the fear of what economically is going to happen to them. So that's my expectation on that. So anyway, just kind of want to wrap this up. What can still be done? I mean, theoretically, if someone wanted to buy a house sight unseen, we can do that all the way through closing, right? But most people are not in that situation where that's what they want to do. Things we can still do. Why? If you need anything, give me a call. If you're interested in selling your home, we'll get together on Zoom and we'll talk about the process, talk about your house, maybe even have you show me around it a little bit virtually. And we can be ready for when this passes, because it will pass and we'll get back to business as usual. And the real estate market, I am quite certain, will come roaring back because of the pent-up demand and the low interest rates. So we can get that started from you. From a buyer's standpoint, while we can't actually look at homes, let's get the process started. We can talk about what to expect. And obviously I'll send you houses that you can look at virtually. And again, we'll just get things rolling. So if you have any questions, please give me a call at 512-650-7300. Email me at craig@realestateinAustin.com or just comment below. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying healthy, stay quarantined, and let's get this thing beat. We will beat the coronavirus, and we're going to come out roaring on the other side. Again, Craig Smyser, 1835 Realty.